What's goody good? Reckless delegation, stand up. Scott McTominay Appreciation Society, stand up. Reckless ops, stand up. It's time to assemble. It's time for the weekly show, the good, the bad, the ugly. We've got, Joe Blackman. We got me, Botswana Papi. And you know what? Maybe Ugly might join us later. Maybe not. I don't know.
You keep calling him ugly, bro. You're gonna get kicked off this channel.
I never said. I didn't know who. I never said nothing, bro.
Anyway, listen. Go Man United. How you doing, bro?
Oh, get out of here. Get out of here.
Sam, listen, look, bro, it's not my fault. Yeah, listen, you was caught literally in 4K, bro.
Drop the time.
Go Man United.
Bro, you was caught in 4K. It's not my fault.
No. You know what's funny, Joe? I was tuned into like another stream. I won't name the channel, and somebody said "Go Man United," and I was like, "Hold on a second, that is my phrase."
Everybody knows you now, bro. You're forever gonna be you're the Red Power Ranger, fam.
Hey, man, I'm Power Hour, so power. It's all good. I embrace it.
You did this to yourself.
Yeah, I embrace it. It's all good. Yeah? All good in the hood. Yo, guys, don't forget to hit the like button if you're just joining us. Thank you for being here. We've got a lovely show today. We got to talk. I mean, yeah. How was the weekend, Joe?
I don't want to talk about the weekend. Let's get straight into the goddamn show.
Well, I was setting it up.
No. Rude.
Don't go anywhere.
Rude. Do you know what? I'll tell you something. Listen, obviously I'm not happy in it. Yeah, we lost. Yeah. We lost, but I'm going to tell you this right now. We gave a good performance, but I don't want to start getting into it because I feel like that's going to be part of the show. So you know what? Let's get into the first thing. Let's start with the thumbnail, the good. Let's talk about Scott McTominay leaving. At least we got something to celebrate. Is this a celebration, or should we be giving this guy commiserations for leaving our team because of the things that he offered us in the last couple of seasons? That's the question I'm asking you, bro.
It is a celebration in the sense that obviously I feel like right now we're trying to build a new Man United. And let's be honest, he's part of the old Man United. He has been a great servant to the club. He's been a very good, reliable player that actually, tries his best for the club, but his limitations are just too much. And he's not the standard that we need for the new Man United. So I want to just say, you know what? You did well. You did your best. You gave your blood, sweat, and tears, and good luck for you. It's a good move for him to go to Napoli. He'll thrive. What? Yeah.
I'm just saying I agree. That's all I was saying, bro. I agree. I feel like, as much as we have criticized this man over the years, if it's one thing you can never say is that he doesn't give his all when he's on his pitch. When he's on the pitch, he gives everything that he has. It might not be the best, but at least he's giving everything. I mean, that's less than we can say for some players on the pitch. Yeah.
Thanks. Oh no. Do you have a favorite Scott McTominay moment when you think Scott McTominay in a red shirt? Like what?
He came on and scored 2 goals. What was that? Who was he playing against? I can't remember who he played. He came on and scored 2 goals.
Brentford,
listen, that's when he solidified himself as our super Scott McTominay fan. Are you crazy? That's when it was like, no, come on, don't play. That was when he was like, okay, that's our super sub now. And this is what I mean by I didn't mind if he stayed or left. Of all the players that we're talking about leaving, he's the one that I'd have kept more than anybody else.
I know. I honestly, for me, after that time, it was versus Brentford, 93rd minute and 97th minute when he just really just changed the game just like that. And I actually declared that week Scott McTominay Appreciation Week. You know, I even have like a one stream where it was just like, yo, Scott Naldo, you know, and at the end of the day, you want an impact sub like that. Now the question is, can we have another player that can come from the bench and be able to do what Scott McTominay was doing, you know, like as an impact sub, you know? And I think that question it remains to be seen. Obviously, we'll see what happens in the future. And his exit also opens the door for Ugarte. So it's a really, really, really good situation, upgrade situation. Donaldinho moments. You know, that's what it was for real. McNaldo, Sir Scott McTominay, Sir, like we've given him so many nicknames. And at Mbappe. And you know, like, yeah, rightfully so.
Ronaldo, you know? Yeah, Scott McTominay, like it's Scott McPhenomenal, bro. He's got all sorts of names because he did some great things for us. People, you better appreciate what he did for us, you know.
Do you remember the last game before lockdown? I versus Man City. That for me, that's actually when I bought my girl the McTominay shirt. I was like, all right.
You did what?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, she was just like, she was like, that's my favorite player. And I was like, all right. There you go. I'm gonna get you a McTominay shirt. You know.
Fair enough. It is what it is.
I got the Bruno, she got the McTominay, and then we called it a day, you know. but about there is and then we broke up, exactly. You know, hey man, the transfer window opens every now and then, you know, so like that's how things go. That's how things go.
All right,
I'm sending you for that. This guy. Oh boy. Anyway,
you know what? Let's go to the bad. Let's go to the bad because this is something that we really do need to talk about. Yes. Our late loss. Are the signs of last season already starting to rear their ugly head? Are you scared, or are you just taking this as a blip in the road? Because it's only the second match. You know, Fleps was talking about people are overreacting. And I would agree because, I mean, in my fan cam reaction, I was like, why is everybody mad for?
Yeah.
Why is everybody mad for? I mean, immediately I was feeling that way. It didn't even need to take me to the next day. I was like, you know what? I don't know why everybody was so mad.
You know,
if we lose, isn't that the way you want us to lose, though? Like, apart from the stupid thing at the end, do you get what I mean? But in terms of the performance, like, if we lose, you want to have a good performance if you lose, right? Just that one stupid mistake or something dumb happens to equate for you losing the match, surely.
No, it's not the way I want to lose, Joe. Let's be real. I honestly, you know, for me, you said maybe could it be it's just a blip in the road. I look at it as a wake up call on the road. You know, Crash, get out of here. I look at it as a wake up call and on the road. You know, like it's something that like I feel like can in the long run propel us to really, really, really not repeat that mistake again. Because let's be honest, that was schoolboy defending. That's like almost like freestyling defending. Like there was nobody on the left back area. Like everybody, as you saw even in that picture, you know, I think McTominay, funny enough, was probably the closest person to what's his name again, who scored Pedro, right? João Pedro, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, somebody should have, you know, like recognize this, the danger is right here. You know, we don't all just have to go crowd next to each other. It's like Man United players were marking each other, which was so ridiculous, you know. And part of it is obviously whatever is the end of the game, concentration levels drop. But
some people are fresh on that pitch. Some people were fresh on that pitch, and that's the problem. This is the issue. I've been telling me that I'm talking shit in it, yeah. Because at the end of the day, I understand that certain people should have been more switched on towards the end of the match. That's why he brought fresh legs on. You want a fresh brain. You want someone there who's aware. Like, but obviously there needs to be some work on that back line in terms of being aware of whoever's off behind you. You know, it's crazy to say that because as a defender, that's the first thing. Look, when I played football, I was a defender. The first thing they always tell you is check who's behind you. What the hell was that?
It was something that I'm loading up for later in the show, but go ahead.
Well, but that's what I mean. These are the kind of things you have to be aware of as a defender, innit? Yeah, these are the things you get taught as a child.
True.
Always check behind you, especially for crosses coming in. Do you know what I mean?
So no, you know the thing about it was giving. You remember the performance versus Chelsea last season, like when you know.
Yes.
It was giving me those vibes. It was giving Chelsea, bro, because at the end of the day, like concentration levels like should not drop too. The team should have a moment where they recognize that, okay, trying to go for the win right now is not the way to do it. We should just like lock the shop, and if it's a point that we're taking away, let's go home with a point. We went to the Amex Stadium, and the team should have just conceded and said, listen, a point is enough. We don't need to be taking so many risks. We need to really make sure that we lock down the defense. And honestly, I think the team was caught up in that moment of like, we really got to get this point, the next goal, you know, because like, you know, it was just not, it was a little bit of confusion in terms of like where everybody's mentality was. And next time, I feel like this is a wake-up call that will make sure that, you know, moving forward, we are more synchronized as a team, you know. Anyway,
I don't know. Do you know what? I'm gonna let the audience decide on that one, yeah, because the way I feel is like we did have a good performance in terms of like, especially the first half. No one could tell me we didn't have a good 45 minutes.
It was decent.
We definitely had a good 45 minutes, right? Surely. We had a good 45 minutes, bro. Yeah.
It was a decent 45. I mean, we can have
a goal in that first half, yeah. Nobody would have been complaining.
Sure. But then the game doesn't just end on 45 minutes, right?
No, I know that, bro. Look, we used to be 20-minute FC, whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. What I'm saying is we had a good 45. It's something that we can build on. Yeah. If we can keep that consistently throughout the game, keep control of the game like that, and then add clinical finishing. That's all we need, you know, is clinical finishing, bro. We scored 3 goals, and we created about 5 chances, like 5 good chances.
Wait, that were missed. Did we score, Joe? What did you just say?
We scored 3 goals, fam. Yeah, we put the goal past the keeper 3 times.
You counting the offside?
We put the ball past the keeper 3 times, fam. Yeah.
Put it like that. Doesn't say we scored 3 goals.
We put the ball past the keeper 3 times. Yeah. So we scored 3 goals. 2 of them were disallowed. That's how I'm seeing it. Yeah. Look, I'm a guy that's the glass is half full, not half empty, in it. Yeah?
Okay, all right. Well, maybe you need a bigger glass. Change the damn glass,
no, bro. I don't need a bigger glass. What I'm saying is, you need to focus on the thing of that we're actually creating chances. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, do you get what I mean? That's the point I'm trying to make. You know, jokes aside, we create chances. It's the fault of whoever's trying to finish them, not finishing them. Do you get what I'm saying? Even look, the amount of times that we were called offside was a joke. Yeah, if Rashford stayed offside like 3 of those times and were actually through, and even one time when he was offside, but the guy didn't wave the linesman didn't wave the flag, he was through and he still missed it. Yeah, this is the kind of finishing that I'm sick of, bro. Like if you're offside and everybody, at least put it in the back of the net so we can see something just to be happy about, innit? Yeah. Bro. This is what I'm talking about. We need a lot more clinical finishes up front. I don't know how good Xerxes is yet. He's only scored 1 and he interrupted 1. That's all he's done in 2 games. And to be fair, at least he's there in bouts in the first 2 games, right?
Yes.
So that's one good positive. But for me, bro, we need clinical finishers. This is what we need. We need strikers, bro.
100%. Yeah. No, I totally agree with that, and I feel like we should also say like I'm agreeing with Breadwinner's comment about even our wingers as well. They have to be killer. You know, we really need. I mean, there was obviously like lots of other stuff going on, you know, with Amad Diallo, you know, like, you know, we're not like as sharp as we could be, you know, and obviously I saw Rashford looking a little bit not, you know, like it's like he's doing us a favor to play for us, and that part for me is just like, you know, I guess the only solace, the only comforting thing is that Ten Hag showed that Rashford is subbable, and moving forward, he got to make that call and sub the guy out or keep him out, you know, make decisions, look, have a team that doesn't have Rashford in it, and let's see what we get. Because there was actually a little bit of a more improved performance when it was Garnacho and Ahmad, you know, on the wings. So anyway, we'll see what happens with Liverpool. I think there's a good moment to segue into the ugly and say, Mamma mia. Ew, Chelsea Football Club.
But wow. But wow. They scored 6 goals. What are we doing wrong? This is what I'm talking about. How come bro, do you think Chelsea has a better team than us? Collectively, do they have a better team then? I mean, they've got more options, but
they have a bigger team.
Yeah, we all know they've got a bigger team than everybody.
They got an army.
Doesn't necessarily mean that you're better, innit? Yeah.
True. No, I
think more
like,
doesn't mean that you're better.
Boo, and then boo, Chelsea. Then, oh no, Breadwinner says yes. No. On paper, like we are better than Chelsea. I feel like our squad, honestly, Joe, our squad is like much better than Chelsea. When you look at the fact that, sure, they mopped the floor with Wolves today, but let's be honest. Like, are you gonna say Nicholas Jackson is better than Xerxes or Haaland or Højlund? Like, what are we saying? Like, are we gonna say Noni Madueke is actually better than Garnacho or Ahmad? Nah. Let's be real. Manchester United squad is better than Chelsea, and it's only gonna get better as well as after we sign Ugarte, bro. Like, we are actually way levels above Chelsea in terms of the squad quality per player. That's why I met with it. Yeah, you see Chelsea Dennis in the chat. He's obviously waiting to rejoice in front of us, but it is what it is. Guys, we're going to put the link in the chat in a moment. Don't forget, you can always click the link and call in. We want to hear what's good, what's bad, what's ugly for you. And yeah, if you're a Chelsea fan, good for you.
Nah, F you if you're a Chelsea fan. How about that?
It's assaulting good for you.
F both of them. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, call in. I want to chat to you, man. But you know what? The funny thing is, listen.
Yeah.
I'll give them congratulations at the end of the day. Yeah, they did well. Yeah. And I'm just concerned. Listen, let me ask you one thing, bro. Yeah. Maresca, whatever is God name, Mascara. Yeah. Macarena, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. He did the job today, right? Sure. 6-2. How much did they score? Was it 6-2? Yeah, 6-3. I don't know. Yeah. But let me ask you this, bro. Does that mean, is it a new manager bounce? Is it that kind of thing that's going on, or is it something that we should be concerned about? Because people always say, "How come Man United can't do what these teams do when managers are in their first season?" Is that a sustainable thing? Because most of the managers that I say that did well didn't actually have that kind of new manager bounce when they first come in. The likes of Pep didn't win his first season. Klopp, Arteta. I mean, Arteta's still yet to win anything. I'm not even putting him in the fucking conversation, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But other people, they didn't win the season first season. It was only like one-off managers like, Conte and stuff like that come in and win it.
Yeah. No. You're talking about two different things. Are you talking about winning the league or like winning like with a big margin? What are you saying, Joe?
Well, I mean, I don't mean by just coming and winning the league straight away or challenging straight away for the league. Do you know what I mean? Man City did not win the league straight away when they came in. It took him, I think, 2 seasons before Pep won the league.
It was still in a title challenge, sure. Like I don't know. I think it's too much, too soon right now to be talking about Chelsea potentially like challenging for the league. Like
no. They're going to be talking about it. They're going to be talking about it.
Nah. Any level-headed Chelsea fan will tell you, like, bro, one step.
Okay, you think so? Yeah, you think so? Yeah, all right. And let me start right here. And you're mute if you can't hear me.
It's best we don't hear you, NN. Keep yourself on mute.
Let me see. He's still on mute. NN!
What is this logo? Oh my goodness.
What do you mean what's the logo? It's that dickhead Brighton team, fam. What are you talking about? NN? Nah, you're a failure. You're a failure? You're a failure!
Yeah, I know.
Crash.
Yo, what's good?
What's good, brother? How you doing?
I'm still on data right now, so doing mildly okay. But yeah, let's talk about that United game, huh?
Do we have to?
We have to. That's just how it is. That's how it is. Every match Every match week, we have to talk about our team, and how
it's another day, isn't it? It's Sunday. Let's talk about a different game.
We'll file it.
Well, what are we going to talk about then? What are we going to talk about? Chelsea winning 6-2, Liverpool winning again, Arsenal winning again. No, we can't talk about that.
You'd be concerned. We can't talk about that.
No, we don't want to talk about other teams. We got to talk about United, bro.
We can relate it to our team though and say, listen.
Yeah, but then if we try to relate it to our team, we're just gonna be like everything has been shit.
All right, Crash. What do you want to say? It doesn't.
Listen,
get to it, bro.
I'm the same as Joe Blackman. I have a glass half full mentality. I always look at everything United related with optimism because I'm a very optimistic person, right? We did play good in that game. I'm not going to sit here and just basically do what Pav did and just basically threw everything out the window because we lost. That's not how football works. Like, if you're going to act like everything was terrible on all fronts, it doesn't work like that. There have been games where Arsenal played, especially their first game. The first game that Arsenal played in the beginning of the season, they weren't that good, but they still won. Same thing with Liverpool. They weren't that good, but they still won. What matters is that you win the game, and we didn't win. And that's the problem that I have. Other than that, I think we did play good football for about, like you said, 45 minutes. The second half was a terrible start. It was like they immediately got on us, and they just kept pushing and pushing until they got their goal because of Harry Maguire's mistake. But the thing is that I think a lot of people, because, they already have their grudges against Ten Hag since last season, they already have that, built-in mistrust of Ten Hag. So it feels like we are basically repeating, like we're not repeating, but we're basically continuing last season. It's not like a new season. It feels like we're still in last season because a lot of fans are basically already, throwing their toys out the pram. And that's just how it is. And I'm not even going to lie, that is partially Ten Hag's fault because he took so long to adapt to the system towards the ending of the season. So it's just, but Charles, you can't say it was the entire defense. Most of them were actually covering their players. Harry Maguire was the one who couldn't make the tackle to stop the ball from going in. So that's on him. You can't say it was the entire defense.
The way you put it, you almost made it feel like it's because it's Maguire.
No. Listen. I'm not blaming Maguire solely because the second goal came from literally like three players, like basically not even looking at it was what was it? De Ligt, Casemiro, and Dalot. They did not mark any players at all, and that goal went in. You saw how many players was it? Do you know that screenshot that you have for the bad? Look at the amount of players that are right there on the right side. And Joao Pedro was just wide open with two different Brighton players right next to him. It's ridiculous. I mean, look at that. Scott McTominay, Martinez, Kobe Mainu, Mazraoui. That's like 6 different United players. That's ridiculous. Why are they all on the right side?
It's true.
It's like, what are we doing?
Them in the same spot. It's true.
Like, one thing I will say about Ten Hag is he did really good basically making us play a different style of football, and we have done that. We can't deny that. That's impossible to deny. We are doing different than we were last season and the season before that. The one thing I will say is, at the ending of the game, he did something that I did not like. He went back to what we were playing last season, the basketball football that we were playing. I did not like that. That was like a regression. I know we needed the win, but you could look at what Brighton did. They built up their play the way that they've been playing the entire game, and that's how they won it. They didn't go into some type of, let's just kick the ball over the top and hope somebody gets it. That's not what they did. They played the ball out the back. They played intricate passes, and they eventually got a corner that got them the goal. So again, it's like you got to be able to, like, for me, I back Ten Hag, but I'm going to criticize him if I see he's doing something wrong. That's on him. As a manager, you should know better than to let your players basically break out like that and then turn back into what they were last season. But again, I'm still very optimistic. I'm optimistic about that Liverpool game that's coming up next week. I think we're going to win. I think it's going to be a very hard game to watch, but we are going to win it because we need to win it. It's not even a question. We have to win that game.
All right. You got yourself. You know what? Yeah, I was gonna let you two go head to head, but he just kept going. So, Pam,
bro, I would have told you I'm not getting in a debate with anyone. It's 10:10 at night, bro. What do you think this is?
What are you saying anyway, there, bro?
Listen, yes. I'm gonna say what I got to say to get off my chest, innit? Yeah, and if you don't like it, I don't care.
Okay, solo screen.
So first things first, let's start with you, Joe Blackman. Don't be disgraceful saying that a loss. Don't do that. You're embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You know what? Just because you said it twice, once on UV and you've said it twice on here, sin bin yourself for 10 seconds.
Shut up. Let me help him. Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, don't talk to me.
Sin bin yourself, Joe.
That's one of the most embarrassing. That's one of the most. You can't say if we're going to lose, oh yeah, I'd rather lose like that, bro. A loss is a loss. What are you talking about?
No, bro.
Don't be doing that. That's embarrassing.
Listen, no. If you lose a game of football,
you watch Top Boy, yeah? You watch Top Boy. You know that scene where Kano says, "Don't beg, it's disgusting." Don't do that. It's disgusting, bro.
Who's begging though, fam? I'm saying if you lose a game, if you lose anything in life, fam,
there's no justification for a loss. A loss is a loss. Hold on, Joe. I told you gotta let me speak. You can't butt in. You need to let me talk. You know when Anthony Joshua, yeah. You know when hold on. You know when Anthony Joshua, yeah, got
a certain level of performance.
Hold on. Not right. You know when Anthony Joshua got beat up by that Mexican Rikishi, yeah? What do you think, man? Just said that if I was gonna lose, I'd rather go that way. Nah, bro. Exactly. A loss is a loss, innit? It don't matter how it happened. A loss is a loss, innit? Don't sit there and justify the loss. Do never. Any fan who ever tries to justify a loss, bro, you ain't a United fan. I'll tell you that now.
That's dumb. No, fuck off. You know what? You shut up. If you say anything, you shut up as well. You both fuck off, blood.
No, you are embarrassing us, Joe.
No. Don't touch the button. Don't bring no one back. I'm going to ask you a question. Yeah, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to bring him back. Yeah, bro. Let me ask you this question. Yeah, in football, you think you're never going to experience a loss?
Of course, it's part of the game.
No, when you experience a loss, you want to see a certain level of performance? Man saying no matter what, don't justify a loss. I'm not justifying the loss, dickhead. I'm saying that if you lose,
at least sounds like you are justifying the loss. You're saying, "Oh, I'd rather lose like that." Do not say that. Do not say that.
What do you mean?
No. Seriously, I'm glad Pav called you out on it because I was like,
I'm bringing it back to you. I'm bringing it back right now, so you man can come argue with me. Come on, bring it back.
I told you, I'm not here to argue, bro. You're sin-binning me for like spitting facts, bro. Even man in the chat are saying I'm right. You're justifying losses, bro. What you think? You think Fergie sat there and justified the loss against Barcelona because they had Messi? You think we justified them UCL losses? Did he go to the press and say, "Oh yeah, they got Messi"? Bro, that man probably laid into them players for losing the finals. What? And you're sitting there justifying a loss to Brighton? Brighton, yeah. And all these people saying that all the people that saying we did this and that. There's no difference from what I'm seeing last year to this season. We cooking parts of the game and then we fall apart. Again, same what we were doing last season. Nothing has changed.
We are cooking longer though than last.
No, bro. It's not about cooking longer. The game's not 30 minutes, 40 minutes. The game is 90 minutes.
Sure. But would you?
The game is 90 minutes. There's no justification for saying that. Oh, we've done this and this for the half an hour, 40 minutes.
I got a question for you.
We did that last season. We did it last season, and we lost games last year. Cool, we won the cup. Is this manager a cup manager, or is he here to do something in the Prem? That's what I'm going to say. Yeah,
we'll find out. We'll find out.
I told you, yeah. I'm not gonna cook. Like you already know my stance on this. I want this guy out anyway. But I said I will call for Ineos to get this guy out after 10 games if I don't see improvements. But now I'm gonna backtrack. If we get embarrassed next week at home by Liverpool, bro, my stance is changing. I don't even care about the 10 games.
That would be 3 games, man. No. You can't keep on
saying next week. Have you emotional, bro? You know what? You're a big man, but you're more emotional than you like to admit.
You know who we're playing next week? Are you gonna justify the loss if we lose next week? Are you gonna justify the loss again? Are you gonna justify the loss again next week?
With your emotions, fam.
No, Joe, don't say that. No,
bro, are you going to justify another loss if you lose? This is what you're doing. You're making excuses again. You all said you weren't going to sit here and make excuses for the manager. You're making an excuse because hold on, this is my time. Like you're not letting me talk.
There's no timer, fam. You're just talking.
You're getting hurt with what I'm saying because you know it's true.
I'm not thinking you're mad.
So secondly, if we lose next week, I know the same people come here, and and justify the loss again. I already know that. But moving on, another guy got sin binned yesterday for saying something about Ahmad. It's fair enough. The man lost his stepmom and that, yeah. But let me ask you something: if he's not mentally right in the head, should he have started the game? He scored, done okay, but he made a lot of mistakes as well. Like if a pilot lost someone in the family, are you gonna put that man in a plane? Are you gonna put a pilot in a plane if he's just lost someone close? So why, if Ahmad's not mentally right in the head after what's happened, why is he started?
Surely there was a conversation.
Excuses for that as well. No. I'm just saying, innit?
Yeah.
Like, bring him off the bench or whatever. He's saying that he can play, but as a manager, the manager needs to make the right call. The manager needs to make the right call then.
Have you ever lost someone close to you when you've been working?
Yeah, and I've not gone to work so I can piss people off.
That's you. But let me tell you something, right?
I stayed at home for 5-6 weeks, bro. I stayed at work for 5-6 weeks. I didn't
be at home with the emotional damage.
I know, but this is what I'm saying. This is football, bro. You know this is a business. If the man's not right in the head, he shouldn't have played. You lot are making excuses because he lost someone. That's what you lot are doing. But then if you're,
I thought he was good that he scored. But you know the funny thing is, actually on my bench on my fantasy football team, yeah. But I actually tried to put him back in my team because I thought once I saw him
I have no issue. Hold on, I have no issue with him starting, but you lot made excuses when someone called out that he was making mistakes. You lot made issues that he obviously lost someone. Then why was he on the pitch if he lost someone? He weren't right in the head. I have no issue with him starting. I was just saying, like, I saw someone get sin binned yesterday because they were saying that he made a lot of mistakes. He was sitting offside a lot of the time, made some bad calls. And when he said, like, that, why did he start if he's obviously going through something? You lot all, well, KG, not you, and KG sin binned him for saying it right. It is what it is, isn't it? Thirdly,
people deal with differently.
Hold on. 10 are substitutions. We all know they were bad substitutions. So why hasn't he changed from what he's done last season? Because he did this last season as well. He did the same. What he's doing last season, he hasn't improved as a man. He hasn't improved as a manager, yeah. And we're the only team out of the top 6, yeah, that ended up losing this weekend when we shouldn't really have lost. We should have seen major improvements. How is it that we can't beat Brighton? How long has it been? How many years? Someone said since 2017. Is that how long it is?
20 seasons. About 3.
And then now I'm watching, yeah, one of Chelsea's wingers bang a hat trick. Yet we got people like Rashford who've been here. This is his 10th season playing as a first team player for Man United. 10th. Guess how many hat tricks he's had in 10 years?
I don't know. I'm gonna say 1.
A big fat 0.
No.
0 hat tricks in 10 years in the league, bro. I think he's had 1 in the UCL. I could be wrong, but I think he has 1 in the UCL. Yeah. 0 hat tricks in 10. I'm not going to swear, but to what you already saw 10, 0.
Yes, you want to say, bro?
Yeah, this is why I said to Bots. What did I say to you the other day, Bots? About can you trust any of these wingers other than maybe Garnacho because you can see there's something in him. Yeah, other than Garnacho, can you trust any of these wingers? You can't. This is why I don't believe we're going to score a lot of goals again this year because they don't create. They're greedy, they're crap, they're dead food, yeah? Some of them don't even belong here, bro. I told you, this team...
Shut up now, bro. You're talking about bare airspace. You know what, yeah? I don't actually care. Do you know what, yeah? Pav, a lot of people in the chats agreeing with what you're saying, innit, yeah? So I'm not even going to cuss you. I'm not even going to say no bad words. Actually, I am. Fuck it. Fuck that. What you said. I don't give a shit. Like, nah, bro. Like, honestly... Some of the things that you were saying was annoying me to my soul. Yeah, I'm just trying to be diplomatic, yeah? I'm just trying to be diplomatic.
You're rattled, Joe. Calm down.
Let me ask you. No, listen.
Breathe in. Breathe in and breathe out.
Fuck you too. Like, no, bro.
The boss is going to be angry at you now.
Listen.
I'm not taking this blame with you. This is all you.
I will take this blame. Listen, I will take the blame. It will still be monetized. It's after the watershed. Listen, free NN. What the F? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna bring in 2 hold on. We got 3 Chelsea people waiting here, you know, bro. Why did we have 3 Chelsea people in it?
Because they won, Joe. Of course they won. They won up
here. Ain't they got their own channels to go? Ain't they got their own channels to go chat shit on, fam? What the fuck are they doing here? So I'm gonna bring them all in at the same time, fam. All of them. NN.
Blue is the colour.
Entertainer.
Football is the game.
No, I'm not going to go on about the
I'm
not going on about the game tonight.
Yeah.
What is this? We're being rushed
I'm
by
not
Chelsea
going on about the
fans.
game.
Like that, how dare you?
Hold.
Joe, why do you allow Chelsea fans to rush us? No,
You know, Russians, no, let them come and then they can leave in it. Like, listen, that was it. That was a Chelsea section, everybody. Yay! We're done in it. Finished. So, on to the next Man United caller, yeah?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, somebody.
No, I'm joking. You've got to talk to one of them. Which one do you want to talk to first?
Let's give them 30 seconds each, or like a minute. Where's the timer?
Which one do you want to talk to first?
Where's the timer?
You want me to bring the timer? Okay, hold on. I'll give them a minute.
Timer, so at least everybody gets.
I'll give them a minute each. Yeah. All right, a minute. All right, who's first? Tell me who's first. You got either NN, Riley,
let's
Patrick,
go NN.
or your guy.
NN.
All right.
The colour. Football is the game. What's going on, lads? How you doing?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
How you doing?
I see you've been
don't talk
dropping the seagulls while winning your match. Yeah.
You're
You're
talking a lot. You're talking a lot. I only have a minute. So stop the talking.
Bro, they're talking. Yeah? You asked me how I was. Talk.
Yeah, bun how you are. Bun your team. Yeah. You went south and you got shit in your mouth. Yeah. You got seagull shit in your mouth. So stop talking to me because you got seagull shit in your mouth. You need to go and wash your teeth. You men are talking too much. The meaty ballers, Garnacho, dead. Rashford, dead. Felix went to Barcelona, had a vacation, and came back and has more Premier League goals than Anthony. Is that not a disgrace? Is that not a disgrace?
Send him.
Nah. My minute ain't done. I'm on the big screen.
3, 1. Well, that's your time. You can see it there. 0, 0, 0, 0, whatever it says. Your time is up, blood. You wasted it chatting shit. Do you know what? I want to talk to Patrick next, actually, because you know what you said to KG, Patrick? You said, "Oh, we're not going to win anyway."
I know.
I remember you saying that.
Settings.
Stop the timer.
What did you say, though, Patrick? Did you not say that you wasn't going to win?
I know I said that, and I backtracked, but I'm not going to go on about the game tonight. I was there enjoying my evening, and I see a news from Sky Sports: Sancho to Chelsea. And apparently we want to bring a player on.
Yeah! Whoa! Go on,
I'll give you. All right. Who do you want from us? Because apparently we're doing a swap deal. Who would you want? Sterling or Chilwell? Who do you want? A winger or a left back?
Neither.
That's the end of the conversation, bro.
Negative.
None of them. What? Sterling. Do you know what? Actually, I'll take the only person I'll take is Sterling because most of our wingers are dead, like people are saying, isn't it? So
I think
Sterling
he's more versatile. I think he'll work for United. He's more versatile in the wing. He'll get the passes. He'll find the
How about you give us Cole Palmer for Sancho? Go.
He didn't even bother answering. He knew he was counting down. He was like, nah. He's gonna go 3, 2, 1. That's his answer to us getting Cole Palmer, fam.
Would you be interested in any of them Chelsea players he mentioned?
No, listen, everybody's got good players in it at a certain point. Like Cole Palmer, would you not take him? Of course, you take Cole Palmer.
Yeah, but they've got a 20-year contract with Cole Palmer. I don't think it's gonna happen. So the only thing Sterling is good at is winning penalties. Other than that, I don't know. I think he's past his peak, bro. It's good night for Sterling. He should be going to Saudi Arabia or something, you know. Anyway, it was just a curious question. Let's go.
Take it for one season.
Nah, fam. Nah.
One season, low wages.
Nah. Still, bro. Like it's like asking me if nah.
That's a no.
No
okay,
Sterling,
fair enough.
please.
It is what it is. All right, hold on. Let me deal with these last. You two are coming on at the same time because I can't deal with any more Chelsea after this. What do you two
Let me
want?
get started. Right, okay. So I wanted Scott McTominay to go to another country because he wouldn't fit in for Manchester United because of
Why the hell do you care? You're a Chelsea fan.
because of the recent controversy. But I also wanted Sandro to get out of Manchester United because he did not have any of the experience that Manchester United really wanted. So basically, for example, then like yesterday,
They got Money Mason who fucked up. Money Mason.
He could have defended the goal a bit better because could defended those two
Come
goals
on, yo,
better.
this guy wants to speak to me. This boy wants to speak to me. I want to hear this Man United flip-flop choir.
All
I
I
want
want
to
to
hear this
see
Man
is
United flip-flop choir.
all I
Hold on.
wanted is
Finish.
Manchester United to have a
Yeah.
reform of the players as well. And funny, I wanted to make like Harry Maguire's because of the
Slow
fact that
down,
he.
Riley. Slow down.
Sorry, I got 2 minute limit. Okay, 10
Slow.
seconds. Okay, to go. I want Harry Maguire to go out because of his experience. He doesn't have any experience at all, and I am done. Get me off. Thank you very much indeed.
Shut up.
And you said absolutely nothing for like a whole minute.
I gotta rewatch the show and slow down the YouTube, like just to understand what Riley was saying.
Oh, what the F did he say?
I don't know. Maybe somebody in the chat heard.
He said something about McTominay. That's all I heard. I was like, why do you care? I don't know what the hell he said. You think I'm bringing back Chelsea Dan? No, I ain't. I'm not doing it. Yo, Charles, how you doing, bro?
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
All right, calm still. Yeah, right now, I have a lot of conflicting feelings.
I understand.
Yeah, so if I say some shit and it seems like I'm saying two different things, just allow it. That's how Eric Ten Hag has me feeling.
I get
Firstly,
it.
I want to start off and say this is only 2 games into the Premier League season. So it's kind of crazy that we're having this kind of serious inquest. Now, I don't like Eric Ten Hag, but again, 2 games in, I don't think we should be having this big of an issue. And it's only an issue because it's Eric Ten Hag. You see, when us that wanted him sacked said he should leave, and you guys said it's a clean slate, there's no such thing. Everyone is judging this man like he's in his 3rd season. He's in his 3rd year. It's never going to be easy. Any game he loses, there are going to be as many eyes on it as you can get. Any game he wins, he is supposed to win. Right now, it's 2 games in and the fan base is already moving mad. People are taking bets on when this guy is going to be sacked. And can you really blame them? No. Everything we've seen last season, we saw again in the last match. I can't defend this guy. Even as I'm trying to defend it, it's crazy still. Because he has all his players. Anybody that wants to say he don't have his players, he has his players. He's been training this team for 3 years. He has had a preseason with these guys 3 times and was still not seeing any progress. And then you look around in the league, managers that have come relatively recently. The Crystal Palace guy last season, we saw what he did. This season, we're seeing the fucking Brighton guy. We're seeing what he's doing. We're seeing Chelsea put 6 past Wolves, and we're here barely able to score a goal. Against Brighton, it was 2-1. You look on the pitch, we have generational Minu. We have Bruno, the best creator in the world. We have Mazraoui that everybody is telling me is one of the best in the league. We have Lisandro, so everybody's telling me world class. How many of these kind of players do you need to beat Brighton? Look at the Brighton team. They have Danny Welbeck. They have João Pedro. Milner was running the midfield, bro.
Yeah.
So as much as it's 2 games in, you can't cuss people off for saying get this guy out because it makes no sense. Now we have to go and play Liverpool. And the pressure on that Liverpool game, I don't think you guys understand. If we lose, it's done. If we win, the last game didn't happen. And this was always going to happen when you kept Eric Ten Hag in position. It was never going to be avoided.
Yeah.
All you THGL people telling me that this season is going to be different. Guys, I'm seeing KG going crazy. I'm seeing people looking around questioning this guy. Man like Pav said 10 games, I'm cutting off at 5. Remember when I was on that chaos show and I said, bro, if I like you, I give you 10. If I don't like you, I give you 5. Everything about us is going to be reactionary. We are fans. If we see ourselves get battered by Liverpool, brother, there is no defending this guy. The season is going to get tougher and tougher and tougher. Meanwhile, people are going to tell me we have 7 world-class players in the squad.
Yeah.
It's either it's the players, which it cannot be at this point. 3 years in, it cannot be the players. We have new backroom staff. We have new everything. The only common denominator right now is Eric. And he ain't really doing much. Now, on
you
the
say he
game
ain't
and
really doing much, bro. But it's only been 2 games, like you said.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, like, it's contradictory what I'm saying, because it's 2 games, but it's fucking like last season up until now, bro. We are going through a fucking tough situation. We don't have time for games like Brighton and Fulham. If the Fulham game was more convincing, if we trounced Fulham, we're not having this conversation. The Fulham game, the Brighton game, they all look like games from last season. We struggled to create. We struggled to get goals. This new false nine thing, all it has done is put an extra body in midfield to plug up that hole. That's all I can see. So we are marginally better defensively, but offensively, it's like watching last season. We are the best on counter attacks, or it's like moments. Garnacho comes off the bench, his pace, maybe he skins one man, goal. Bruno, shot from outside the box, goal. Or 70-yard pass from the defense that he's not even looking, he just plays it. Rush. It's moments FC. We like right now, 2 games in, it's tough for Eric, bro. It's tough.
Yeah. So
I agree with you.
Okay, go ahead.
Go on. No,
yeah,
you.
Do you remember when we lost versus Brighton and then Brentford, and then it was not looking good? We were going to play Liverpool, and all the odds were against Ten Hag, and it looked like, oh, well, know, we're gonna lose, and then we put in a performance. Don't you think that can happen?
That's what I'm trying to say. It can happen. That's why I say if we beat Liverpool, yet this Brighton game never happened. If we lose to Liverpool, it's not 2 losses in 3 games. We are screwed. Ten Hag is screwed because the fan base is going to run mad. You think people saying sack Eric Ten Hag now is loud? It's going to get louder if we lose to Liverpool. We cannot lose the Liverpool game, even if it's a draw, but like a convincing draw, we need to leave there with something. If we leave
I just
want to
ask one question, Charles. Real quick. How much months is 3 years? 36 months, right?
Brother, this guy has had
No, just asking a question. Answer my question.
Brother, I don't have time for this rubbish. I'm trying to talk about
No, because here what's going on. You see, you're talking shit now. And when you're talking shit, it's be mad.
For 3
because you just come on and say the man has been here 3 years when he's only been here 2. It's weird, bro. It's really weird.
All right,
it's
thank you for your
3.
input.
Why are you moving, man?
I agree. Thank you. Leave. Thank you. Leave.
Stop moving mad, bro. You're talking about the fan base moving mad when you moving mad.
I said I agree with you now. Why are you still talking? Leave.
Let me stop instigating beef.
Listen. The contradiction part of Charles's take, like it kept me like I was like, so what did you think Charles said? Like when you summarize it?
Basically, all he was saying was that look, he's a little bit confused as to what's happening right now. He kind of feels like there's no room for Ten Hag to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, actually, what was the second half of that? Actually, what was the contradicting part?
At the same time, I think.
Sorry, just make that point again, Charles.
I said, like, basically, like what you were saying. Like, there's no room for the guy to make mistakes, none whatsoever. But at the same time, it's the beginning of the season. If you're going to make mistakes, it's now. So it's like there's no room in an empty room kind of situation. That's what Eric Ten Hag is facing right now, and that's what the fan base is going through. Because we cannot help saying what we're saying when we're seeing exactly what we saw last season. It's PTSD on, like, I don't even know what kind of level. We now have Mr. Slot over at Liverpool. If he comes to our home, because I think it's a home game, if we lose to Liverpool at home under the slots from the Eredivisie, bro, we're finished.
No, you can't say anything else.
It's true. We heard him. Big up yourself, Charles, for that. But like, yeah, it's wild. It's wild, bro. Like, because it's only entering game 3. next weekend, and of course the fans want to see wins. It's very, very sad when you see what Chelsea like scoring so many goals and then we can't, like, it makes me feel like, you remember that time when all your friends had smartphones and then you didn't have one, and you like go to your or like a PlayStation and you don't have a PlayStation, you know what I mean? And I want us to score goals, bro. I want us to show, like, just even put four goals against a certain team. That would be nice.
Or just score 3. You say 4, score 3 at least.
Score 3, bro. Anyway, I want to laugh at this guy for a second before we bin him. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy told me that, listen, you said Victor Osimhen is coming to you guys. Guess what, fam? Fabrizio Romano just said Victor Osimhen is going to Napoli. So take that. Hold that. Yes.
What are you on about? What are you on about? That's not funny because
he's going to Saudi Arabia, bro.
That's quite funny because the Sky Sports News just said that Chelsea's just made the agreement and it's official going by Tuesday, be at Chelsea Football Club. So what are you waffling?
Oh, you're the one waffling. Why are you on that high pitch?
Hang on. Mr. Joey, you just got smoked by Hit the Rock gets Brighton cooking.
Get out of here.
That wasn't even me. I was gonna listen to your waffle, yeah.
Nah.
I wanted to know why you sounded like a squeaky balloon when you started this whole show.
He's crying. He sounds like he's crying when his team won.
Toy. Bro, he sounded like a squeaky toy when he came in here. Yeah.
No, this guy, he kept on saying, "Oh, we're getting Osimhen, but Osimhen is going to Saudi Arabia. So hold that, okay?" And I don't know why he sounds like he's crying when they won.
Me and Chelsea dad. Next time I see you, Chelsea dad. All right, listen, let's go in order now, yeah, because we're almost coming up to the hour mark.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Let's go to, we got Mark N, but let's speak to Mark E because he was screaming to come in earlier, to be honest, but we didn't.
And he comes before N alphabetically. So what you saying, Mark?
What's going on, guys?
Talk to me, bro. How you feeling?
I'm all good, man. Joe, you're reckless, man. I clocked. You're reckless,
bro. Fully. You should know. But what did you have fault with what I said earlier?
No, it's not even a fault with what you said earlier. I just think you're moving mad, bro. How can you talk to the last caller like that? You're crazy.
What? You talking about? Which one? You talking about Chelsea Dan?
No, you was talking about his voice, and I was like, no, you're moving mad.
You think that I'm talking like this?
And he said the views shared by Joe Blackman are Joe Blackman only.
Only.
Do not reflect the good, the bad, and the ugly.
They don't reflect.
You didn't need to talk like that. You didn't need to talk like that. I've spoken to Chelsea Dan before. He doesn't talk like that all the time. Yeah, he's doing it on purpose.
Listen, boys. Listen, yeah. Don't you feel like it's too early in the season to be talking about Ten Hag in or out? Like, it's too early.
Thank you.
It's too early. I feel like the people that have got a problem with Ten Hag now and are talking about in or out after like 5 games, 10 games, whatever, they just don't like Ten Hag, really and truly. I think that's just what it is. Because I'm not saying that Ten Hag doesn't have some bad points. I'm not saying that Ten Hag didn't make some mistakes, but it's like, it's fine margins. If Garnacho's goal goes in, yesterday's game could have looked a lot different, and then it would have looked like 2 wins out of 2 games. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then all of a sudden the narrative starts shifting. I just feel like the club has made a decision for Ten Hag. Yeah, they decided to keep Ten Hag they extended his contract. Listen, the least that we should be giving this guy is 1 more year. Yeah, just give him the rest of the season. 1 game against Fulham doesn't make him great. 1 loss against Brighton doesn't make him bad. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I watched yesterday Aston Villa play Arsenal, and that was quite a tight game, yeah? And although it was 2-0 to Arsenal, I saw Ollie Watkins miss 2 open goals. Does that mean he's a bad player?
No.
That don't mean he's a bad player at all. I saw him in the Euros. The Euros. He banged 1 goal from some crazy angle, and now he's missing open goals like a month and a half apart. This is football. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I understand it, but as Man United fans, we've got to accept that do you know what? It is a bit of a process when it comes to this Eric Ten Hag thing. He did take over a mess, and the club has decided, no matter which way you feel personally, the club has decided to stick with Eric Ten Hag, brought in the new coaches, brought in the new structure. You can't give him 2 games. You can't give him 5 games. You can't give him 10 games and then start saying, rip it up and sack him. Because realistically, let's say you sack him after 5 games. We were just interviewing people in the summer, yeah? And we couldn't find anybody, yeah? So
Mark,
what difference are we going to make now?
Mark,
some people say
games you can hold on and say evaluate where the trajectory of the club is going. If he has lost the dressing room, if Bruno starts like chuckling, like what if he starts a beef with Bruno? 10 games is enough to make an evaluation or to start making an evaluation. I disagree with we can't.
I hear you, but are you saying that Eric Ten Hag can't turn around a bad start to a season?
He definitely can. Can.
There you go. And I'm just saying, I'm not saying don't criticize the manager. What I'm saying is it can't just be so knee-jerk, because we've tried that in the past and then we ended up winning the FA Cup in the end, and we were kind of, do you know what I mean? It kind of saved our season. All I'm saying is give the manager some time, give the players some time. But my main point I want to say, you see this whole situation that we got going on at Man United, where before it was like Amrabat, and was like, we need Amrabat, and that's going to sort our midfield. And now we're saying we need Ugarte. Ugarte is going to sort our midfield. I don't believe one player sorts out our problems. I don't feel like that. If I had personally had a choice, I would prefer to sign a goal-scoring centre forward, someone like Ivan Toney, over going for another defensive midfielder. That's me personally, because I'm looking at Xerxes and I see Xerxes as a backup player personally, respectfully, right? And I look at Højlund, and Højlund plays in streaks, but let's be honest, Højlund's still developing. We don't actually have a senior striker. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And if it was me, and if I have the choice between Ugarte and Toney, I'm really sorry, I'm choosing Ivan Toney. If we can get a deal done, because we need to score goals. Goals change games. Simple as that. Goals change games. You can say we're going to get Ugarte, but I guarantee you we'll get Ugarte. We'll come back in 3 months, and if we still keep playing like we're playing, we may still be in the same situation.
I was going to finish your call,
Don't go anywhere.
I need to ask you this question, bro.
Go on.
Are you telling me right now, let me ask you this actually. Did you watch the match yesterday? Yeah?
Yes.
Right. After Mason Mount came off, did you feel that there was a drop in our press?
Yes, I do think so.
Did you notice the difference?
I do think so.
Right.
But I also think that when we're desperate, we start going long. And then that means that we start playing pinball. And this is something that was happening even last season.
Yeah, hold on. Like I said,
don't go anywhere.
Just wanted you to answer this, because if you saw that there was a drop off when Mount came off, wouldn't you like to have somebody that can come on with the same kind of intensity as Mount to progress the game in the same way rather than having to go long?
But I hear what you're saying, Joe, but the point I'm trying to say is that it's not one person's responsibility to sort out what is a collective thing, because we seem to lose our defensive responsibility. Hence why in the last couple of minutes of the game, we concede a stupid goal like that. It's a collective responsibility. My point I'm making, Joe, is that one defensive midfielder cannot stop a collective lack of responsibility. That's my point. That's all I will say on that. So we'll see what happens, but one player will not stop us from conceding stupid goals. We all 11 players need to take responsibility for 95, 96, 98 minutes. That's my only point. We can get Ugarte, but it's not gonna change anything if we don't change as a team. Big up, guys, man.
Big up, Charles. Mark.
You just do him, Charles. How dare you do that?
Bro, I'm still processing the fact that he said he would rather get a striker first than a defensive midfielder. I'm baffled by that. That's why I'm
a little confused with that one as well. I'm confused with that one.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's got opinions, isn't it? Let me see what let's go in order, like I said. Let's see what
Mark.
I could think about that. What do you think about striker before you get a central defensive midfielder, bro?
As long as it's not Ivan Toney, who have less open play goals than Rasmus Højlund, I cool. Because if you want a goal scorer and you're talking about a man who scored 15 Premier League goals in 4 seasons from open play, Rasmus Højlund do more than that in 1 season.
He's a
These men
penalty
on crack,
merchant.
bro.
Yep.
What's that?
You know what I mean, bro? I understand what he mean. You know, he wants somebody he could depend on to score goals. And let's be honest, you know, Xerxes did come on and score that goal against Fulham, but he's not ready yet, in my honest opinion.
It's true.
He will take time to, you know, get himself integrated into the team and find his footing. So it's a work in progress. Now, at the same time, I think we definitely do need a midfielder. Now, one player might not change us from conceding mistakes. You know, we made 2 mistakes and we get punished, right? But if that one player going to help us cut out one of those mistakes that we made, then we only make 1 mistake and get punished once. Maybe we score 2 goals, so rather than losing, we draw. You know what I mean? So it can always look at it on both perspectives, and you had to consider the perspective that, you know, just like what he's saying, I'll agree for the first part 100%, give faith in Ten Hag. You know, I wouldn't talk about Van Nistelrooy being the next head coach right now because, let's be honest, he coached 1 season in the Dutch league, and that was that. Where's the experience to coach Man United? Now, it's not saying that he can't become the coach. He scored 36 Premier League goals and 20 was penalties. So if you want to talk about the 20 penalties, Bruno is our penalty kick taker. I keep telling man them that. So when he going to score? And if he's so prolific, bro, that average, if I'm not wrong, is probably something like an average of what? 9 goals a year in football. That is a top striker, 40 billion, demanding 400k a week. Bro, Jesus, right? You know what I mean? Sometimes the taxes out of the bro. You start to put the tax out the window, bro. Go get Boniface. You understand? I rather pay 40 mil for Boniface, bro. Because Boniface score more goals than this man scored in 3 years in 1 season. You understand? Boniface scored 26 goals last season. Bro, that's 10 shy, and he didn't need penalties, bro. You know what I mean? Pav, you feel like lying? Go and check out the man's stats, bro. Go and check Tony's stats, bro. The man scored 36 goals and 20.
He just said he's going to demand 400k. Where's that come from?
Go and check Fabrizio, bro.
You're lying again. You're lying again. You're lying. You're lying again. You're lying. You're lying, bro. You're lying.
That's what he determined.
Show us right now where he's demanding 400k.
Sorry for you, bro. That's because you don't read enough, bro.
Right now where he's demanding 400k. Right now. 400k. Show me the article where he's quoted, his agent quoted that he wants 400k a week.
On Fabrizio page.
No. You show up.
You posted it last week. The striker is demanding X amount of money, bro.
No. You just said 400k a week. Send Joe Blackman the link so he can show it to everyone where he's asking for 400k a week.
You had your minutes.
No.
My time.
Joe, you can't allow people to lie. You can't allow people to lie. Why won't you show us the evidence, bro? Why won't you show us,
bro? This man come to ruin my time.
I'll let you talk for long,
here now, bro.
Don't worry about
he ruined my time, bro. I didn't ruin his time when he on his emotional trip, crying like a girl just now about the manager, crying on the stream like if, bro. Stop crying, bro. We don't need all them tears. We will get Liverpool tears eventually.
No. I am going to back Pav in this argument. Show me the money. Show me the article, fam. What are you talking about?
Regardless of what it is, brother going to Saudi just like Osimhen, bro. Brother going to Saudi just like Osimhen. Look bots there in the comments. Look bots in the comments right? It have enough information to go wrong, right? So Manj, you know, the Coventry fan, have a good one, bro. All is well. You know what I mean? Big up to you.
Are you ducking? He left.
So his sport is talk sport. His source is talk sport. That's what he's saying. No, but yeah, that it's important, guys, when we're stating things that we think are factual to really state like the truth, not for embellishment or exaggeration effect, as Mark said earlier on.
He's telling you to
Bro,
embellish it, Sam.
The man could say I embellishing. Vibes could say TalkSport is reliable, but why are they a news agency of BBC, bro? Why they working in England? Why they doing news? So they're not reliable, but they're doing the news. Okay, no problem. As long as you guys vibes, as long as you determine the place is not reliable, bro. For now, you are the determine all the tier 1 sources, because apparently you are the determination, bro. You know what I mean? So just
shut up. Enough. That was well loud. Wow, I forgot to turn it down after Show Me the Money. Sorry, that was well loud. Sorry. Anyway, you know what? Let's move on. Okay, listen. I'm gonna bring in. Hold on. At hour and 5 minutes, we've already done already. Okay, I'm gonna bring in the wrap up. I'm gonna bring in Antonio. Wale and Thaddeus.
Yes.
And Noah. Yeah?
Yes.
So,
yes.
Should we just do them all? Should we just bring them all in at once, or should we do like one by one quick calls?
Yeah, let's do one by one, but let's be strict on the time now. Like, yeah.
All right. How much time do you want for these guys? Tell me now.
Let's go. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes each, yeah. And you pick who's coming in. You do it.
All right. Let's go. Let's start with wrap up. Big up, bro.
Damn, 2 minutes.
What's good? Can you hear me? Yeah.
Loud and clear, sir.
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna say in the situation. Yeah. Brighton was fine margins.
Okay.
But the system's killing him. The system is killing him. This false 9 system is a cowardly system against smaller teams. The system should only be used against the big. Yes. Yeah.
Why should it be only used? Can you explain? Cook, please.
Because the reality is he's taking away attackers to fill up the midfield for us not to create. The first half we had good possession, but we didn't really create much. How many shots did the keeper save? How many shots did the keeper save for Brighton? Exactly. Silence. The attack.
Let's I like the facts. So let's see. The stats say total shots on target.
I'm admitting
4 shots on target. 4 shots on target.
How many did the keeper save?
What about the offside ones? This is the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Listen.
Offside ones alone, Joe.
This is my team. This is my team for Ten Hag. I'm sticking to the thing. I'm not changing. I'm relaxed. He's got 10 games to prove himself, and Ugarte, not going to save us. Ugarte not going to save us because the same.
What do you think we need? What do you think we need then?
I said it before. We needed a deep line playmaker to control the game. Ugarte's not a controller. The same thing's going to happen if he presses and they beat the press. It's going to be back to transitional. Back on full football again. The same thing's going to happen.
All right,
we needed the controller.
Yeah,
that's it.
All right. We heard. He says not a controller. Ugarte is a destroyer. He's not a controller. Yeah. All right. Let's go on to the next person. Let's go to Antonio.
You choose the next one, go on. I've got the timer. You choose the next one.
Yo, Antonio.
Hey, I wasn't gonna come on today, but I saw a lot of people panicking. I don't get why. It's only the second game. Maybe it's just me because like my nature is I'm a data analyst, so I don't panic when I see stuff. I want to see like the stat, what's going on, and see what's happening. Yesterday's game was weird. Well, not weird. It was closer than people are looking at it. We were really unlucky. First half, we didn't deserve to be 1-0 down. Maguire made a mistake. I'm not sure how he didn't clear that ball, but it's Maguire. He needs to get dropped. The lead needs to come in. Also, before I go on, I want to go to Rashford. I've been seeing this for a long time, but I haven't said anything. Rashford lost a pace. He lost some pace. He's not the same player he used to be. His take-ons are not what he used to be when he was younger. And the problem with Rashford is he hasn't improved as a player. So like the way he came in as a youngster is what he still is. He's not very intelligent on like seeing what's ahead of him, see what's going on, and how to like proceed. If he was a better if he was a smarter player, he would be more effective. So that's my only word with Rashford. I don't think like as he's getting older, he's gonna start to look worse. That's the only thing we got to think about Rashford. But Garnacho's not ready to come in yet. And that's the only down. Like, that's the only down part about this. Second half performance. We weren't that bad. We just opened up a little bit more to score goals. Mount coming up did affect us. But my problem is not with the midfield. I think the midfield did okay like yesterday. My problem has always been goals. We need to score more goals because we're creating enough chances like to beat teams. We're not putting them away. Today's game with Chelsea, I watched it. Chelsea was just critical. Like if you watch the game, Wolves could have scored more. It's funny because their XG was actually more than Chelsea's. So Chelsea just scored their like chances. I don't think it will happen again. So if any Chelsea like fan wants to come here and say they'll finish above us, I want them to come here and say it with chest. That's all I got to say for now.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. That was some big points, you know.
Really, really big points. Yeah. No. And a lot of like level-headed like perspective as well. That was a really good call, Antonio.
There's certain anyway, all right, cool. Because we're trying to get through these calls real quick.
Exactly.
Antonio, I would like to talk to you another day because that seems like, you know what, we've got some things to unpack there still. Who's going next, bro? You tell me.
Let's go with men like Wale in the house.
Yo, what's good?
Big up, bro.
Hey, big up. You know, I just come really to talk about the game, and I'm not understanding really why everyone is just frustrated. You know, the last time I came out, I said we need to get in a row of wins. I was hopeful that we'll get a win against Brighton. But what happens if you don't win a game? You know, you go to the next one, you try again. So Liverpool is coming on. Instead of out here, you know, already crucifying the team, crucifying the manager, fans are supposed to give the extra energy to the players.
Sure.
So that's the extra energy to the manager. We have to play our role as a 12th man as well. Like, we have to be present. You know, so this is the time to back the team when they may feel a little bit down on their confidence, big them up, you know, and then expect and hope for better. I like what I see on the pitch. We were really unlucky yesterday. You know, football is a game of fine margins. It is because I play it and I know how, like, it literally. If
they hit the post too, Wale, just reminding you.
No, I remember the Daniel Welbeck post hit. I remember that.
Okay.
That's the only ball that hit the post. There's no other one that hit the post. So, like,
okay, go ahead.
You know, so I think sometimes when we talk about, you know, our team, we're really harsh. And then sometimes when we talk about other people's teams, we're a little bit lenient. I think it needs to be the other way around. We need to be really lenient on our players. We need to back them up. We need to put some fire behind them. I want to hear our fans loud in, you know, when the players are playing on the pitch. I feel like I never hear them. I feel like I hear the opposition fans really loudly, but I don't hear our fans loudly in the pitch. So I want to hear that.
Okay. Let me push back a little bit on Wale's like take, because
I didn't agree with him completely there, to be honest. But go on.
Yeah, there is a difference between. I mean, we can't be lenient on ourselves and then harsh to the ops. Like we're harsh on ourselves because we have standards. We want our team to be.
That's what I was gonna say.
There's also a difference between Thank you. Appreciation. Hit the like button, please. There's also a difference between being critical of your team and actually bashing. You know, like picking apart a performance and saying things that you saw that you didn't like is just part of and parcel of what the fan experience is about. It's not saying, like, if you're saying that was really bad by Ten Hag in this game, making this decision of taking out Bruno, it doesn't necessarily mean you're saying Ten Hag should leave. You know, it's just you calling out what you see. And I think everybody deserves that opportunity, that voice to be able to say, this is what I saw. This is what I want my club to improve. Because at the end of the day, we all love Manchester United. We want the best for Man United. Anyway, let's move on to men like Mega. What's good?
Yeah, Mega. He's saying.
How you doing, guys?
How you doing? Hey, listen, I'm gonna let you talk. You say what you need to say. I'm gonna give you your time. Starting 3, 2, 1. Ow.
Let's go.
All right. Listen. That's the fact. Listen, I'm not gonna talk about the status game. Listen, I just want to clearly about moving on. Listen, I just want to talk about this transfer. Listen, I'm happy about McTominay's deal is finally we got rid of him. So as far as I'm concerned, we need to get Urgati as soon as possible. Get the deal done. And not just that, what I just need is a left back, in my opinion. We need a full back.
Hold on. Are you supposed to be in jail?
Hold on. Did you get banned last time, fam?
Nope.
You gotta say yes. Hey, people, is he supposed to be on a ban?
Are you serving time right now?
I said, oh yeah. Do you know what? Hey, get
criminal.
Out, how dare you be here? No, 16 man said you're on 6. No, bro. Why are you even here? You tried to sneak in where KG's not here. All right. You know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get add-ons like brush, fam. You're getting
no.
How dare you come here when you shouldn't be here? You're getting add-ons, fam. You know what?
No.
Sneaky move. Man, try sneaky when KG's not here. All right, I see you. Man.
He didn't get
Mr. Deadpool. Nah. Wow. No, but anyway, I even forgot what he was talking about. Add-ons. We're gonna
Oh, he's released on parole. Yeah, 3 extra streams. That's what I'm saying. He's getting add-ons. All right. Let's wrap up the show then, bro. Mark said he wants to come back quickly. Should we even let him back? What does he want to talk about? What do you think?
Sure. Let him back in.
Ask a question. I can't even do it. I just did a Bayesian accent. I was trying to do a Trini accent. Want to ask a question?
Yeah, that sounds so terrible, Drew. But big up. We try hard enough. You know what I mean?
I can't do
the question. I just want to ask this one question,
Yeah,
especially directing to my brethren up there in the corner, because a certain guy came in earlier and said, he said that we playing desperate balls over the top. Every time we played long balls, playing long balls basically was his determination, is a desperate play by United, right? But today, the success that Liverpool had in scoring their goals, some of it came from long balls. And I heard Liverpool fans talking about, it's a mixture between building up from the back and playing long balls at times. So why is it when United play some long balls in a game, right, we call it desperate moments? Because if we check how many times we play long balls, they could count it on both hands or less. So how is desperate moments? We wasn't playing long balls the entire game. It was building up from the back the majority of the game.
It was towards the end.
Well,
I know
it was towards the end. But what I'm saying is that we did use it, right? But we didn't use it throughout the entire game. So why are we referring to a small frequency of playing long balls as a desperation? But when other teams do it, we applaud them.
I think maybe you might have not understood what he was saying. I think
I understood exactly what Crash Bandicoot was saying, bro.
Listen. There was a moment even in the first half, like we see a long ball and we're playing a false nine.
Some chaos before I go.
And that ball landed on Rashford's head. Rashford flicks it on. It goes straight to the opposition.
Yeah, but I mean, playing a ball over the top is part of football. Since when playing a ball over the top is not football?
No.
I'm just asking.
But do you get the point, though? It's
I don't. I don't because it's part of the game. I'm trying to figure out since when is a desperate moment.
There are 2 options. You can play out from the back using short passes, or you can play a long ball. It's part of the game. I understand that. But I feel like what Crash was saying also was related to the fact that towards the end of the game, it became more of a basketball ping pong, and that is part of the desperation that he was calling out.
Well, I mean, it's our moments like that in games, but the way we make it sound is like if it's like if no other teams in football is have back and forth moments in games. I mean, Liverpool had it today. Arsenal had it yesterday. More than United, to be fair. I just saying. prospectively speaking.
Let me just
disagreeing with it completely, but I feel like we'd be a little bit extra.
Okay, I get what you're saying, Mark, but let me just add one thing to what Pappy said. I feel like it's also a case of in comparison to what Brighton did. Do you get what I'm saying? Seeing out the game, a lot of people were just saying like, why the hell couldn't we just hold the goddamn ball? I think I was skipping channels between you, man, and Flex and all that, man, right? I was skipping channels, listening to what people were saying. And Flex was saying at the point, why don't we just hold the goddamn ball? Why don't we just hold the ball and do what Brighton are doing? Why are we trying to do the bad B thing and go up there and try and bang? You get me?
No, we are Man United. It's not Brighton.
I mean, I get it. But at the same time, you know what? Sometimes you got to concede that we need to hold the ball first before we can break on people like that, rather than it being a basketball match and it coming straight back to us. That's the criticism that people have towards the end of the match about that kind of situation of period. We could have held out better.
We could have held out better for sure, but when people say we should do what Brighton did, I don't agree with that statement, because one, Brighton is do what they do. They've been doing what they're doing for 7 seasons. Regardless of what manager they was under a similar style for 7 years. 8 years now, probably. So what I'm saying is we do what we do. Now it's still a situation where we would want to be better, see out games much more securely. You know what I mean? We don't want to be struggling. We want to be winning games comfortably. That's a fact, bro. So we're not trying to say that we didn't do poorly. That was a poor finish. That's understandable. Nobody's not making excuses for that. But what I'm saying is that, we had to give...
Nothing left.
I've got nothing left, bro. It's been an hour and 20 minutes, bro. I've been trying to get out here. You said come back in for a little bit and you were doing all of this.
Ooh. Oh.
Trying to get the hell out of here.
You're trying to get the hell out of here, like Scott McTominay is out of here. So, guys, yeah. Unfortunately, we saw your comment, Noah. You need to address that to the higher ups, and make sure that your apology is heard. So right now, all I can say, and my advice to you is just do your time. You'll be fine afterwards, and a little bit of anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that right now.
Don't get reckless about talking about women like that, bro.
Exactly.
Do better. Forget the red pill, fam. It's not that situation.
No, but he knows how the rules in this reckless community. Like if you say something,
you gotta hold your ban. You gotta hold your ban.
You gotta hold your ban.
I mean, it's 6th stream for that kind of reckless talk, fam. That's reckless.
You're right. Yeah. But good part on you to apologize and put it on a comment like that. So I heard it and I want to just make sure that I bring light to it. So anyway, guys, first of all, or lastly, let me just say, do not forget to support my boy Joe Blackman. His channel is called Backhand Entertainment. Make sure you go give him a little subscribe, like. We're also streaming this show to both our platforms. My platform is Football Power Hour, and it was a really, really great show. I enjoyed it, and I want to also say one more time, Scott McTominay, best of luck on your next chapter. We want to show this video, by the way, on the way out. So this video was made by Tommy Boyle, and it's a thank you, Scott McTominay. Look at that.
Okay. I didn't even know about this. Okay. Hit it too.